The not-so-serious wars between the fans of the Call of Duty series and Battlefield may have just ended. The winner is Call of Duty. Everything thanks to Warzone.
Sorry guys.
Hi, my name is Szymon Adamus and these are the amazing games. Wars between fans of similar games or different hardware platforms are like quarrels in marriage, totally unnecessary but also unavoidable. Players are emotionally attached to their favorite titles, and since they are not the most tolerant group on the internet, insults fly from both sides. Okay, maybe it's not the same as marriage, at least not the happy one. Personally, I've always been a Battlefield player, mainly due to the scale of the conflict in this series and to low time to kill in Call of Duty. Maybe I'm weird, but I like to live in the game for longer than it takes to change the gun's magazine. All this changed with Warzone, which is currently the strongest weapon in the hands of COD fans against BF ones. Warzone is a free Battle Royale mode in the world of Call of Duty. Earlier, fans of the series had something similar in Blackout. Warzone, however, is larger, more structurally refined and independent of paid games, so available to everyone, even Battlefield fans who have never bought any of the Call of Duty games.
No nie. No nie.
The free-to-play model alone would not be enough to guarantee 50 million active players in the game. What made this possible? Many Warzone features make it a good game, so good that even unfaithful sheep like me could fall in love with it. The developers have implemented several ways of respawn after death, so players can play the Battle Royale mode like a traditional COD, aggressively. Death was no longer final, for example, in Apex Legends, but in Warzone you can revive yourself and your teammates even easier and more often, so it is worth attacking more intensively. A huge plus of the game is also its map. The fictional city of Verdansk consists of many elements known from other Call of Duty games. But their strength is not nostalgia, it's the fact that they are mini-games in themselves. Playing Warzone, you can spend many sensational minutes in one location fighting with opposing teams, and it will look completely different in prison, in downtown, and completely different in quarry. There's also a cross-platform function in the game, thanks to which you can play with friends using different hardware. Console and PC players have never been so close to each other. In a moment, they might even start to like each other.
You son of a bitch!
These are all important features that helped the game to be a huge success. 2 months after its premiere, it was downloaded 60 million times. However, these are not the most important features. What makes Warzone a Battlefield killer is the complication of the world. Warzone's greatest strength is the fact that its creators made the game with the same philosophy in mind as open-world games. Sandbox is only as fun as much freedom does the child has in it. That's why the GTA series has become one of the main examples of creating open-world games. Rockstar's experience and budget allows them to create worlds in which something interesting, different or simply new is waiting for the player around every corner. It's very similar in Warzone, only difference is the fact that this feeling of discovering the world takes place in the realm of pure action. One might think that this is just another Battle Royale on a big map, but after a closer look at the construction of the world, it is clear that the authors put a lot of effort into creating a real sandbox. Choppers in the game are a lot of fun, but even more fun is the fact that the rocket can be shot through their center. C4 is strong, but the fact that it can be sticked to a drone or a car is a hidden element that players had to discover themselves. In one of my matches, I happened to kill my opponent with a grenade, but not its explosion, but the impact of the grenade itself on the opponent, who must have had a very little health. I'll bet he got a little bit mad after this.
Coming actual, send recon.
UAV entering the AO.
Ah! Whoa!
This seems trivial, but think about it. Someone had to write in the game code a very specific and planned amount of damage that a grenade deals when hitting an opponent before an explosion. This situation has a chance to happen once in dozens, if not hundreds of games, and yet there it is, hidden somewhere next to many other such features waiting to be discovered and combined with others. This very complex complication of the game's world makes discovering hidden mechanics and discovering ways to use them the basis of a very different gameplay. It's thanks to this construction decision that no match in Warzone is like the previous one, and we are always either surprised by something or we are surprising other players.
Uwaga, przygotuj się. Teraz!
Dobra, powolony.
It is also the final nail in the coffin of the marketing slogan "Only in Battlefield." For years, BF was the king of open-world gameplay based on a huge map with hundreds of overlapping mechanical dependencies. Hence all those crazy actions that could only be experienced in Battlefield. Warzone does exactly the same, but it is also created for the pure fun, unlike Battlefield 5, the latest part of the DICE's series, and especially its Battle Royale Firestorm mode, which was created to be more difficult but also rewarding. In practice, however, it was very frustrating and misguided.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
No, jakiś cień był? No jest gościu.
Does this mean that Call of Duty has just plowed the chance for another Battlefield game? Of course not. I bet a good but cheap beer that DICE will soon announce a Battlefield 3 remaster or a new part of the Bad Company series. Based on one of their best and most beloved titles in the history of the series, they will return to the favor of fans. No matter what the company does, however, it will also have a huge, completely new problem. With the popularization of Call of Duty Warzone, the statement "only in Battlefield" ceases to be right, and this is a considerable issue for the future of both brands.
Dobra.
Thanks for visiting my channel. If you liked my video, please leave a comment and let's get to know each other better. Take care, bye.
Daunting your enemy is an effective way to get inside their heads. So is a well-placed rock.